Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Technical Z, hitting with another video today, man, on the OnePlus 9 Pro. And I wanted to go ahead and talk about my setup of my OnePlus 9 Pro. Now, I wasn't going to do this video because I've been going back and forth with the way I have this set up. I'm always constantly changing, but my current setup, the way I have it now, I threw it on Twitter just to get some opinions. And some people were like, yo, they want to see a video of it. So, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and make it happen. So for right now, this is going to be my setup of my OnePlus 9 Pro. We're going to go over wallpapers, where I get them from, widgets, icon themes, everything like that. We're going to talk about it and basically how I have it set up as always on display, my unlock settings and different things like that. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's flip this camera around and let's go to the other camera. You don't want to see my mug. So here it is, starting off with, as you are greeted with the always on display, which they call it ambient display. Always got to have this on Android, just period. Any phone that I can have an ambient or always on display, I'm always going to run it. I'm always going to run it when I can. So there it is, man. This is the theme that I kind of have set up. This 01, it kind of threw me off real quick because of the time, but this is what I got going on. Like to keep it very simple. I don't like a bunch of information cluttered in my ambient display. Most of the time I use this at night when I want to glance over to see what time it is. I got to take my son to school every morning, so I like to see what time it is when I wake up in those random early mornings. So ambient display, I don't have anything else showing up here. When I get a new notification, the icons will pop up on the next row. So let's go ahead and double tap it and let's get into the lock screen. Now, very simple lock screen, nothing too much crazy when it comes to this. You see I have face unlock and you see I have the fingerprint scanner, the two options that I use to unlock it. Most of the times I'm using fingerprint. Sometimes I don't even get a chance to get to the fingerprint because the face, all of this works so good. But this is what I got going on. The wallpaper is my dream car, and that is going to be the Nissan GT-R. Now, where I got this wallpaper from, we will get into it when I open up the phone. But let's go ahead and unlock the phone, and boom, here you are. You are greeted with my themed out basically home screen. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not a big, huge person in knowing where to go for customizations and widgets and different things like that. But I have known over the past, when I do these Android videos, I've had the similar setup and people always ask me, what is my setup and what is that weather widget? What is your theme and different things like that? So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and cut all the small talk out this time with the OnePlus 9 Pro and let's go ahead and talk about it. So the first thing that you see is the thing that pop out to you most is probably going to be the icons wallpaper from MKBHD. Now, I know a lot of people probably may not know where to get this, but all you have to do is just Google MKBHD icons, and it's going to be the first one that pops up. And I honestly think I still have it. Actually, I don't. That was a PayPal thing, but you type it in MKBHD icons wallpaper. It's going to be the first one that pops up, and then make sure you actually go into the link and download it because it's going to be an 8K render file. So it's going to be a huge file, not just one you can get off Twitter or something like that he's posted them on Twitter. That isn't going to give you the most resolution. Make sure you go in and download the 8K version of his wallpaper. So I'm rocking the red icons wallpaper here. So if we actually go to my wallpaper, I have a few versions of this. So we have the main version right here. This is going to be the brightest red that you get when you download it. I didn't want to go with the brightest red because, as you can see, I have different widgets and things that have white text, and just the red and the white just kind of boomed out too much for me. So I toned it down a little bit. This one is a little bit more toned down, but then we go to this one and that's a lot toned down. So as you can see, it's still the icons wallpaper, but I just dimmed some of that brightness so it works a little better with my home screen setup, a little bit more easier on the eyes, and just isn't as bright and just overpowering. So that's what I use when it comes to my wallpaper. But there's another app that I like to use to get all of my wallpaper because they have nice high quality wallpaper, and I've been using them for a while. I only think this is on Android. I don't think iOS has this app, but it is called AMOLED.in, and you can see it right here. That's going to be the icon in case you want to go and download it. If I can, I'll make sure to leave the Google Play link to it in the description below. I got to figure how to get it in there, but that's going to be it. AMOLED.in, and when you open this app, I have the Pro app because I like to use the Pro app that much. Now I really can't, well, let me take it off airplane mode. I might get a bunch of notifications. Hopefully I don't, but let me take it off airplane mode real quick so you can see what's going on, just so you can see the wallpapers that they kind of have and what you can probably expect when we are talking about this app. And you can just scroll. They have so many different wallpapers. And then if you go over here, and go to like the fire tab. I think it's like maybe like a browse section of their wallpapers, and then make sure it's going to actually load up. They actually have a 4K section. So if you scroll over and it says 4K wallpapers, these are very high quality wallpapers. So if you open up a wallpaper like this, and this is just for an example, and then you hit the HD, you're going to see everything just get that much more clear. So AMOLED, let me turn it back on airplane mode so I don't actually get this going again. So AMOLED.in is the app that I use for my wallpapers. Actually, on my lock screen that you can see here, this is from AMOLED.in. Love their wallpapers, super, super high quality. Now, the next thing that you see is going to be my widget right here. I'm an old school fool when it comes to Android. I like old school weather widgets all the way back from the beautiful widget days. If you rock with beautiful widgets back in the day, let me know in the comment section down below, man. That's OG Android talk. But this is a widget from OneWeather. So here it is, the icon right here, OneWeather. You can kind of hit that, do what you need to do. But of course, if you want to make a widget, you long press, go to widgets, and then OneWeather is going to be up here. And you see they have a few different widgets, whatever you like. You know what I mean? I just kind of like to where I can see my forecast. So you have different widgets there, but the one I like is where I can see the time, see the current weather, high, low, if it's going to rain with precipitation. It just gives me everything I need for the day because I'm a weather person. I need to know if it's cold, whether it's hot, what's going on. I need to know it. So that's going to be the weather widget that I have. That is from OneWeather. I get asked so much on my old Android videos, where's that weather widget? So that's where it is, OneWeather. Next, let's go ahead and talk about my icon theme here. Now, I was just sitting in the bed. I'm usually not a big person who changes icons up or anything like that, but I was like, you know what? I want to customize this OnePlus 9 Pro for me. I want to make it special and I wanted to make it dope. I wanted to keep the red theme, the black and red thing. That's what's going on with this OnePlus 9 Pro because, of course, OnePlus is the whole red theme. So I actually went with the Darko. Now, this is going to be and right here, Darko, as you can see, DRKO. Now, some of you may not know where to go to get themes. So I'm going to tell you how to do them. So you go to your options, you're going to go to customization. And as you can see here, this is where you can do your lock screen, your ambient display. You can do everything here. As you can see I have my wallpaper here. But you want to go down to icon pack. And when you usually go in this without the theme that I have downloaded, it's going to just say oxygen and hydrogen. But when you download different themes, it's going to give you the ability to choose them there. So one way to find them is you're actually going to click on this little Play Store logo at the bottom corner. It's going to open up Play Store and it's going to give you all of your theme packs that you can download. Simply go through them, see if there's one you like. You're going to see the most popular ones because the most populars probably have like over 1 million downloads. As you can see, 1 million plus there. That's the one I have, which is the Darko icon pack. So scroll through them, whatever icon pack you like, make sure you go download. And then when you do download it, you'll be able to go to customization, go to your icon pack, and you will be able to select it. And it will basically theme your whole icon pack forward. Now you can go in the actual theme of the app of the theme. There we go. I'm trying to get it out. Go in the app of the theme and you can see everything that they have going on. You can see out of all the icons, they have over 3,500 icons that's converted for this particular theme. You also can choose different templates. So if there's a widget that you like or something like that, I think they use KLWP, and I guess they have different things here. I haven't really ran through that, but if you want a certain weather widget or a time widget, they kind of have all them set up. If there's a particular wallpaper that you like, they actually have wallpapers, I guess, that's tailored to the theme that you're running. Now, I don't have it actually loading up right now because I'm on airplane mode to stop notifications, but let's go ahead and take it off airplane mode one more time again. So I want to show you the different themes and wallpapers that they have in this. So let this load real fast, but they basically have a bunch of different wallpapers, and as soon as this can load, all right, boom. So you see, this is kind of like a dark and red theme wallpaper anyway. So they have a bunch of these wallpapers. If you go down here, you keep going. They just have a bunch of different wallpapers that you can use that comes with this actual theme. So that's a nice little touch right there to have when it comes to that. Let's scroll back. And templates, they also have some templates like I told you before. So they got 2 different style templates. I'm not 100% sure, but they have a bunch of stuff that you can see all the icons that they have, wallpapers, there it is. Then you can apply it, everything like that. Now, one thing about this is it applies to a lot of icons, but there are going to be some icons that they don't have a separate icon for. So they're basically going to make it smaller and kind of theme it based off the rest of them. For an example, like this linker LT right here. And for example, you can put it up. You see how layout, you see how maps, you see how AT&T, all of those have their own different type theme. Just because they don't have it, they make it smaller and basically theme it like around it to make it seem like it blends in with the rest of the theme. Because a lot of these apps may not have an actual theme to go with. So that's going to be a nice little touch there. But overall, I love that theme. Very simple, very minimalistic. This is the setup that I have on my home screen. I got all of my main apps, everything that I use mostly when I pick up my phone. Amazon, I got my Google Nest Home, Play Store, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, YouTube Studio, my email, phone, text, Google Chrome, camera, and your gallery. All of the essential apps when we are talking about a phone. So that's basically my setup right here. And of course, if you want to know me, if I'm rocking the cases, I got the dBrand grip case. By the time this video comes out, I've already done a full review on that. So I'll be sure to pop it above, link it down below in all of those areas. But this is going to be my setup for my OnePlus 9 Pro for now. Like I said, if I change it up monthly, and we're going to do a monthly update of whatever, how I got my theme set up. So definitely check it out. I'll be sure to leave the names of everything down below. If I can leave a link, I will, but I'll leave a link to the app. I'll leave the name to the theme and the link to MKBHD's icon wallpapers. I'll put that down there below. But if you're rocking with this theme, man, let me know. Hit that like button and definitely do all the YouTube things to make sure you don't miss any of this OnePlus 9 Pro content, because I got a lot. I'm coming rapid fire with you, man. But you already know, man. Integrity, getting up out of here. Make sure you do all the YouTube things. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, hit the button, boom, 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 boom. Everyone be safe, man. Catch you on the next one. Later.